Hi guys. Hi guys. You know what I've observed? The more you show yourself, be it on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, IG, any social media platform, the more you show yourself, the more you push out your content, the more that page, that platform, that channel is recognized. I used to be skeptical, especially with the advice I got. Post at this time of the day, don't post. I was really skeptical, but I got to realize that it's far from that. It's just about this platform shining the light on your page or your channel. And once the light shines, you will forget those years of your struggling. Yeah, sorry. So it's different for each of this platform if you check it out. So with the short form content, you have to really get millions of views, which is getting your valid watch hour, which is 3 million, or you get 10 million views to get that monetization. But one thing I would advise you, if you're in this space, keep pushing, keep doing it. If you want to push content every day, go ahead. Don't let too much advice make you not to push content. If you want to push 3 times a day, go ahead. You want to push 4 times a day, go ahead. You want to push 5 times a day, go ahead. I did an experiment recently. I came on live, that was on Saturday, and I got some short form content like from the live stream I did. And immediately I ended that live stream, I pushed out the short form content. And what happened? In less than 2 hours, I got over 2K. Yeah, about 2K views or so. Right now, it's going to about over 5K views for that content. So, one would think that if I push out another content, maybe that content might stop moving or I might not really get that content. But what I've observed is that my content has been reaching at least 1K views. If you go check my recent content, short form content, it's been reaching 1K views. You can check it for yourself to see what I mean. So the truth is that if I push out another content now, it's going to go. You know why? The secret is consistency. The secret is because I'm doing it, I'm pushing it. Like I told you, I've been coming out live most of the days. If I don't come in the morning, I come in the evening. If I don't come in the evening, I come in the morning. I've been coming out live within 24 hours of the day. I've been coming out live. So this is a space I'm making to work. When you see content creators, one of their secret is, in fact, for example, the media sector, they do it round the clock. That's why you see they're thriving. For you to thrive on this platform or on any other social media platform, you have to be active. And when I say active, it doesn't mean that you must go live. Please drop your comment. Let me know where you're watching from. It doesn't mean you must go live. It means either you're engaging with short form content, long form content, the community tab, the community post, you're engaging with other people's video, your whatever engagement you're doing, YouTube is recording it. And that is part of you being active on this space. Especially as a new YouTuber, what I would advise you, engage with other YouTubers. Be it, hey, Matty, Telka, are you a YouTuber? Or have you been on this space for quite some time? Thank you for joining in. Please like the live stream so you can reach out to more audience. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. So what I'm talking about today is about YouTube growth and YouTube monetization. Most of us, we struggle to get the watch hours. We struggle to remain consistent. We struggle with this space. But the secret is being able to push even when you don't feel like. Like I'm doing this live now because I know after now I might not even be able to do this. I will have other engagement. So I came on board now to do this live because this is a live stream I've been doing since it's 2026. I think I started on the 3rd, or I think that was first week in January this year. So it's something I've been doing very actively. If you go, I've created playlists for my live stream. Not just my live stream, I've created for YouTube monetization. You can go check it if you're interested in anything YouTube or YouTube growth, YouTube monetization. I've created that. I've created the one for my morning calls. I do come out in the morning because this life, the truth is that the life is spiritual. So I have that as well if you're interested. And if you want to be a content creator, you can start. You don't have to have everything on ground before you start. There's a course for that. I have course playlists on YouTube content creators. The course is about 20 videos, something that you would learn from. So this is a space I'm making to work, actively, consciously trying to make to work. And apart from pushing out my videos, I'm coming out live. So one of the secrets of being active on this space is coming out live. So if you can make this space to work, the sky will just be your beginning. And when the inflow will start coming, don't forget the days of your little beginning. That's what I would advise anyone. Because I remember there was a time when I push out my content. If I get 50 to 100 views, I'm very excited. But now I can boast of getting at least 1K views on each of my, especially my short form content has been doing so well for the past 1 week. And I appreciate you guys that are engaging. You know why? Because I'm making the space active. There's no secret. There's no secret that anyone wants to tell you. I know people will say, have the perfect camera, have the perfect studio. Like what I did now, and with the new update now, you don't need to stress yourself with YouTube. They are making it easier for you on a daily basis to create your short form content, your long form content. So if you've not been engaging in this, either short or long, I advise you engage with it. But the only thing I will tell you, make sure when you're engaging with it, connect it to what your channel is about. If it's about growth, gaming, whatever, connect your short form videos. We all made that mistake when we started. I made that mistake because I was all about subscribers, sub, and I was sub. And that really wrecked my starting point, my progress. But those are the lessons I've learned, and I'm sharing that with you free of charge. So the only thing you can do is to subscribe, like, share. That's what you can do. Sorry, Martin. YouTube only monetize new trends that get popular on the internet, such as memes and popular trends. Yeah, if you try this, it will work for you. However, can you be consistent with this? That's what I'm exactly what you said. I need to do a screenshot of this about trends. If you're jumping on every trend and you're doing that is not within your niche, is not the kind of content you're doing, it's going to affect your video in the long run. But if it's related to what you're doing, go ahead. I give you kudos. Go ahead. There are content creators that have come out to say they regret going viral because the content, the video that went viral is not something they wanted to truly be involved in. So why you go viral, hope is something you can keep pushing in the long run. That's it. If you can keep pushing it in the long run, go ahead. Kudos. Go ahead and do it. You want to go with trends, go ahead. You want to go with popular trends, go ahead. Do it if it's something you know you can keep doing in the long run. But if you know what your channel is about, you already know that probably you're a vlogger, you have something you're already targeting, and that is what you want to do. And you now follow trend. Yeah, that trend may go viral, but come to your videos, you will not get views. Like, there's no gimmicks, it's the truth. You will not get views. But if you're following trend that is connected to your content, it's connected to your own video, that will be a starting point for you. So it's just all about you knowing how the platform works, knowing that this is what you want to keep doing in the long run. There are videos that have gone viral, but then if they're not connected to your niche, what your channel is about, you have a problem. So that's the thing. Most of us, we follow trends. We follow, come and get monetized in 3 days, in 2 days. I got watch hour in 2 days. I got, by the time you follow these trends, you will end up in regret. I bet you. I've been there. I'm here now. Because one way to make it work, be active on your space. Be active on your channel. Be active on your post. Be active on your any, is it the long form, short? Just be active. Let YouTube know that this content creator is active on their space. And you will see that the sky, once the light shines on your channel, the sky will just be your beginning. Hey, Hora, thank you for joining. Hi, Gelly. Please give a shout out for you're really gorgeous. What's your fave? Oh, hey, Hora. So what I'm talking about is YouTube monetization. Yeah, thank you for joining in. So what I'm talking about is about YouTube monetization. So the aim at the end of the day, while we are on this space, to get monetized, right? However, most of us go about it in the wrong way. If you've not watched my previous life, please go and watch. I've given so much information on most of my life content. I've made a playlist about it. I even have content creators course, content creators playlist. Go and listen, and don't just listen, share and drop your comments. Yeah, I just came in the live. Oh, thank you for joining in. Are you a YouTuber? Have you been on this space for quite a while? Thank you for tuning in. To those that are still tuning in, thank you. So just make your platform work. One of the ways to make it work is be active on your space. Even if you've not even started content creation, you've not started being active as a YouTuber, know about how the space works. So when you start, you will not be misguided. Like when I started, I just wanted to start because I got the information. Once you start, you can take it from there. That's how I started. But I've gotten better over time. So if it's how you want to start, it's totally up to you. But what I would advise, know what your channel is about so you don't get carried away with views, with subscribers, because by the time you get carried away with views and subscribers, you will forget that this is what I wanted to do. And by the time you start doing that, you will not get the views, you will not get subscribers. Even when you get subscribers, they will not watch your videos. Hey, okay. Thank you for joining in. Where are you watching from? Thank you. So just make your platform work. Make your space work. And it will work for you. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Okay, you're very courageous. When I saw you, I think I saw you on one of my channels. I was like, who is this girl? The way she was talking about youth, about plan and all that is something that really tricked me, and I was like, oh, I'm going to check you out. And you're doing well. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. This sky is just your beginning. And I'm sure you're over 500 subs now. You're doing well, sincerely. And with what you're doing, it's what most youth need for our time, because there's too many wrong information out there. So we need speakers like you to keep speaking. So keep it up. So how many subs? I'm sure you're over 400 because you were celebrating your 400 subs the last time. So just keep doing you, and you will keep triumphing. Yeah, congratulations. So for me, I've been on this place for quite a while. I started off pushing. I followed the trend. Someone said follow the trend, but when you follow the trend and it's not what your channel is about, you end up regretting, because by the time you start pushing your main content, people will not engage, people will not watch, people will not be interested. They just want that trend. So can you keep it up? That's why I ask. If you cannot keep it up, then do what you can keep up. So one way to grow on this space is being active. Yeah. Like what I've been doing, I've been coming out live. I've I come out live in the morning, in the evening, the morning for morning calls, in the evening I talk about YouTube growth and monetization, because we are on this space to grow. And when we get monetized, that's really kudos, and that could encourage someone that wants to come in. But when we are when we are hearing too many informations, come and do this, you get monetized. Come and get your watch hour in 2 days, in one day. We will follow the wrong path. But by the time you're active, I know a content creator. What is even inspire me? Because I've seen some content creators that got monetized coming live. They don't really push out videos, but what they do is come out live. They stay really long hours. But if you cannot even stay that long, just go live. Like I don't really stay long sometimes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and that's it. I've pushed out my information. The only thing I advise you, watch my playlist, watch my YouTube course. They are there on my platform. Watch and drop your comment and follow if you've not followed. So encourage encourage me as a YouTuber so other people will come and encourage you. That's what I would say. Just be active on your space. Is it the community tab? If you want to be posting every day, in fact, if you want to be posting every 10, 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour, it's up to you. Just know what works for you. If you want to schedule your post, it's up to you. Know what works for you. But what I advise, be active on this space for it to work, because if you're not active, it wouldn't work. I didn't go live for about 5 months last year. I was not really active. But then when I push out videos, it doesn't really go far. If I get 2K on my short form content, I'm really excited. But now, within 1 hour, 2 hours, I get over 1K views on my short form content. You know the secret? Being active. That's what I would say. Be active. It's not easy. It's not easy. But when you're active, this space must work. God and you being active, it will work. If God be for you, no one can be against you. Let me not go into that now. So what I'm trying to say is be active. Be active on the space. Know what your channel is about. Know what you want to push out. Know what you want to talk about. Then take it from there. Even if you're following a trend, make sure it's connected to what your channel is about. It's about dishing out inspirational talks. It's about whatever you want to do. Connect it to what your channel is about. Don't go bring food in your channel when your channel is not about food, because there are interesting channels that talk about food, different dishes. You go and put that in your channel because it's going viral, or you put wedding photos on your, talk about weddings, talk about unrelated topic to your channel. It will negatively impact your own true content. It's going to go viral. Yes, you could get that high views, but when it comes to you pushing out your own content, you will know that you were wrong when you tried that act. So we are all learning. Like I would say, I learn from my past, I learn from my mistake, and I learn from others. If I've seen someone how things have worked for them, I learn from them. And one thing I would advise you, if you can go live, in fact, some content creators, some YouTubers, they go live like daily. Like what I'm doing, I'm even trying. Some stay long hours and they get the watch time. It's very possible, but how active can you be? Know your pace. Know what you can do in the long run. You can go live every day, every week, every month. Just know what works for you. But be active on the space for it to work. Because if you're not active, it's not going to work. So keep the questions coming in and I'm happy to answer you. I've created playlists if you want to listen to my other live stream, even content on YouTube creators, small YouTube growth. I've created the course for that. It's free. Just watch it and be inspired. Watch it and know my mistakes, know where I've gone wrong and do better. Yeah, so I'm here to make it work, and the way you can encourage me is by liking, sharing, and commenting on any video you watch. That will really go a long way to inspire me to keep coming out here for you. So let's make our channel work, make your space work by being active. When I say active, don't get me wrong, I do not say you must go live, but if you can go live, go live. If you can do your community tab, do it. If you can do your short form, do it. So forget about that misconception. People are saying, don't post today, post tomorrow. Post tomorrow, don't post today. I made a review on my channel. I was posting like every hour or every other hour, and I was getting over 1K views. Like, I was getting the views compared to how I used to get views before. That's because I've made this space work by being active. Exactly. At the verge of looking for, we were all victims, not only you. I remember the time I was at 100, 150 sub to 200 sub. I really wanted to get to 500 sub. I got advices. You get the group, you join the group, go and subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to you. Get the group, go and engage with you. If you're involved in that, you struggle. You know why? Because they will not truly connect. Just imagine, like, okay, you just said something that I connected to you because I loved what you're doing, right? You don't need to force me to watch your video. You don't need to force me to watch your live stream because I've connected genuinely. I'm interested in what you're doing. I'm interested in what you're saying because I love what you're saying. So most time when I see your video, either short form or long form, I just like. And sometimes I drop my comments. So this, I don't know you from anywhere. No one introduced you to me. I just knew you. So just imagine getting more people like myself. You will get the engagement and obviously you will grow. So that is the true growth. Seriously. That is the true growth. The true growth is when you connect because you love what someone is doing. But when you connect because you just want to, yeah, so maybe from a platform you can't support and you can't support. I came to, yeah, it's good to support, but when you connect in some certain ways, you might not really engage with that video because you just connected just to for connecting sake. You know, so sub for sub, I don't advise it. I've talked about that in my content creation video. If you've not engaged with my playlist, you can go watch videos there to encourage you. So this space is a space that is challenging, but the truth is that the more you're on this space, you will learn so many things. You will grow your communication. Number one, you have to be active. You have to want to know. Because if you don't want to know, then you can't grow. But you grow only when you want to know. Because most time people say, what do they call it? Small YouTubers gather. Yeah, you know that thing people write on maybe a video that is really going viral. People go drop that and people go and sub and sub and sub and sub. Most times like that, you will lose subscribers if you do that. Or if you're the one that goes to consciously write that on most videos you see, you're doing the wrong thing because those subscribers you want, they will not engage with you. Yes, you might get those subscribers, but they might not truly engage, or they might be far different from your niche, and that will make YouTube not understand who your subscribers or your viewers truly are. But when they come to you, then they connect with you because you're being active. Active is a word I use. Active, consistency. Active, consistent. There is consistency and there is active. I was consistent last year, but I'm active now because I'm coming live. I'm active now because I'm throwing a question at you. I'm active now because I'm doing this. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy. But the more I do it, the better I become. And I know there are some people that follow me, including my morning calls, and maybe as I come out to do some chit chat with you guys in the evening, they will never engage with my videos. Even they will not. But once I come live, they will come up with their with their several questions. So there are so many ways you can get subscribers, and there are so many ways these subscribers can connect with you. If you're engaging every of these ways, then you're being active. That's what I'll say. You're being active. Thank you, you guys, for joining. I love you all. I'd have loved to stay and talk more. So that's why I've created a playlist. So engage on that playlist. My YouTube course, I've created that. Engage on my videos and we shall connect and we shall all be monetized. In fact, it's very possible. We just keep our space working. That's what I'll say. Keep your space working. For now, I need to. Ciao, ciao. Love you. Bye.